I just like to know who's out there. It's very strange talking about stuff and not knowing who's listening. It really is. They say read the room. How could I read the room when I can't see the room? But right now, I am wondering about the $7,000 I am supposedly supposed to get from Israel for saying nice things about them on Twitter. And I have. Let's get into what Megyn Kelly said this time.
And then there are many, many live humans on X who actually get $7,000 a tweet. People have come out and admitted it from the Israelis.
This is outrageous. I didn't get $7,000. And let me play somebody else who did not get their $7,000. Go ahead, Michael. Preach.
No, it's been over 2.5 years. Megyn Kelly just said that people are getting over $7,000 a post. I've gotten shit. I want my fucking $7,000. I want something. 5. I'll take 2.5. A G. I'll do a fucking G. If she just said people are getting $7,000, I can get a fucking $1,000 per post.
I should have given the language warning at the beginning of this podcast. That's not going to be the last F-bomb you hear in this particular Blathercast. Let me get my pretty face back to full screen. Look at that. Look at us put them. Anyway, but this begs the question. If Megyn Kelly was right and Israel was paying $7,000 per tweet, I would take $7,000 altogether. You know what I could do with $7,000? Do you in the Blatherverse know what I would do with $7,000? Let's start with Trafe. 1,795 slices of New York City pizza. Hey, if you're Midwest oriented, and I'm just going to forgive Chicago for a moment, 233 Chicago deep dishes. While we're on Trafe, 1,102 Big Macs can be bought for $7,000. Personally, I prefer White Castle because of White Castle, not 1,102 like Big Macs. White Castle, 2,442 White Castle cheeseburgers. I refuse to call them sliders. Let's move on to, let's get into the kosher side of things. If I had $7,000 from Israel for saying positive things about Israel on Twitter or X, or whatever the hell you want to call it, I could get 242 pastrami sandwiches at Katz's. I could even get them on rye. I could even get them with coleslaw, with mustard, golden, spicy brown, whatever kind. Dijon mustard. Yeah. I want to go hardcore Israeli. 7,000 falafel balls for $7,000. Hey, for $7,000, I can get a lifetime supply of Manischewitz. I talk about pizza. When I was a kid, a subway ride and a slice of pizza. The whole time growing up, when I was a kid, 15 cents for a subway token, 15 cents for a slice, 20 cents at Lenny's. That was before Lenny's went Hollywood with the whole Saturday Night Fever thing. You had to walk but Lenny's gave you a bigger slice. So forget Lenny's for a second. Forget about Lenny's. Lenny's, rest in peace, Lenny's. They're gone. But the point being, most places, 15 cents for a slice, 15 cents for a subway ride. They both went up to 20 cents, like around 1966. Together, 30, 50. But now, a subway ride costs less than a New York City slice. So for that $7,000 that I could get if Israel was giving me $7,000 for saying nice things about them on Twitter, I could ride the subway 2,333 times. Well, I don't live in New York. I live in California, which means I can get 43 trips to Disneyland. And think about that for a second. $7,000 only gets you into the Magic Kingdom 43 times. But if you're going to go to the Magic Kingdom, if you've been to the Magic Kingdom, past, present, future, if you're listening to the Blathercast at the Magic Kingdom right now, you know what you want. We know what you want. No, we're not talking about riding Space Mountain. We're not talking about riding the Matterhorn. No. Teacups, Dumbo. No. When you're at Disneyland, what do you want? You want a frozen banana on a stick. Well, if Israel were to pay me $7,000 while I'm at Disneyland, I could purchase 1,120 frozen bananas on 1,120 sticks. But just like Mr. Rappaport, unfortunately, Israel's dollars have not found a way, or rubles or pesos. Well, I'm not sure what Israel even uses. Their currency has not made it to my bank account. Sad to say. So I am going to accept the fact that I am not going to get $7,000 from Israel. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Jersey JM says, bet it all on the Dodgers. That's a great way to lose $7,000. They only talk about the Dodgers. Let me tell you something about the Dodgers. I grew up in Brooklyn. After the Dodgers abandoned Brooklyn. My grandfather was so sad. He was so sad about the Dodgers leaving Brooklyn. And he said to me, Michael, one day you're going to be rich and you're going to buy the Dodgers and you're going to bring them home to Brooklyn. So I was on a lifetime mission to try to make money, to try to make enough money to buy the Dodgers and get them away from that horrible stadium they built up in the hills at Elysian Park. The hot dogs are good, I'll admit that. But the rest of the stadium sucks. Just try leaving after a game one day. It's anyway. And bring them back to Brooklyn. And bring the Dodgers back to Brooklyn. I am going to tell you that I've given up on that. It is, sorry, Grandpa, wherever you are. I can't do it. Every time I make a few dollars, the price goes up by a few $1,000s. It ain't going to happen. Yeah, it's heartbreaking when a team leaves. Kamashori Kate says baseball went to hell when the Milwaukee Braves moved to Atlanta, and I feel you. Kamashori Kate. I get it. And the people in Boston probably felt the same way when they moved to Milwaukee, and all this carpetbagging stuff, all of it. Anyway. JM from Jersey, or now Johnny Egypt from Jersey, kind of hijacked the conversation. I had no intention of talking about the Dodgers baseball, but baseball's coming up. Baseball season is coming up, and I am excited about that. Yes, I am. Jersey, Johnny Egypt. No, yeah, you're probably right. You can get 2 tickets to FIFA, but I'm not going to spend $3,500 a ticket of Israeli money watching a bunch of grown men running around in their underwear, kicking a ball. Nothing happens. 0-0. 90 minutes. 0-0. No, I'm sorry. I have no offense to anybody who likes soccer. I don't. I find it extremely boring. So no, I would not buy 2 tickets to FIFA. And Kamashori Kate, FIFA's coming to Vancouver, BC. And if you want to go see them, go ahead and start posting positive things about Israel, and maybe you'll have more luck than Michael Rappaport or the Blathering Boomer, and you'll be able to get $7,000 and spend it all on soccer tickets. Okay.